Hi, I'm Mikey Sabatella. I'm a singer-songwriter from Pasadena, California.
Well, I'm a sinner for the things I feel. The dreams come true and the fate turn real. Yeah, tonight it just seems like the time.
I started playing music around 18, 19 years old. My cousin Brian bought a bass guitar, started learning how to play the bass. And I would just kind of watch him write songs, play with this one band he was playing with. I decided to kind of be a part of it. And he said, why don't you just try singing? And I had never done it before, so I started to kind of sing just Face to Face, Bad Religion, all these old school songs. And then from there, we just started playing music. And it was kind of like a pop punk rock band, like in the mood of Green Day meets Foo Fighters. We toured for 27 national tours and ended up doing Japan. Right before we left for Japan, we changed our name to a band called The Spencer Outfit and released a record out there. We did like 290,000 miles of touring. It was pretty crazy.
Another dollar gets passed right through my hands to you, and breathing is hard, words are harder to swallow when they're forced through my ears and escaping truth.
My cousin definitely was the initial influence in playing music, but also going to shows and standing there and having the musicians ask the crowd to raise their hands or to scream with me. I always wanted to be the guy entertaining and relating to the crowd through lyrics and stuff. My first show was with a band called FYP at a record store we were opening for them, and all the kids were going insanely crazy. I don't even know if we were playing the correct notes or in tune or anything. It was just great, and from then on I kind of always wanted to play music, and that's what influenced me, the rush of being on stage and performing.
Well, you won't remember this, but you threw two heads and you missed. I'm coming back from the lighter shade that you walk on.
Once you've written a song, what's next?
Recording it and demoing the song. After I record the music, I take a break and I sit there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I just kind of like write the first thing that comes to my head, and then I throw it in the song. I sing to it and record it, and then kind of just move on from there. Until the band members get involved, that's when it becomes an actual song. But I don't really think too much about it anymore. That's how every song on this solo record has been so far.
Turn it true. Well, you and I are starting over.
I stick around like a 2 to 3 to 4 chord range, and then I come up with the melody. And a lot of times I'll just kind of stick with the same melody and then improve it as it goes. These melodies are just something that kind of just pop in my head. It's not difficult for me. Lyrics are a different story. Lyrics to fit into those melodies is a different story. I miss the electric guitar. I think I hated acoustic for like 10 years of playing guitar. I felt like acoustic was too, it like bears your soul, so to speak, because you can't hide anything with distortion or noise. So I wanted to kind of delve into that for my first record. For this EP, I've been trying to go a little bit into electric guitar, and live I'd like to start playing electric guitar.
Bright lights in bigger cities.
1 month I wrote like 20, 25 songs, and a friend of mine was like, let's do a record. And I wasn't really planning on doing a record, and I was working more on my graphic design career, but I'm glad I did. It's been a good time.
Truth is Los Angeles. Yeah. The city breeze, the wind through the trees makes the loudest sound.
I've heard a lot about people relating to a song called Starting Over. There's another one called I'm a Sinner, and one called Breathe Again. I mean, they're all basically, it's a different stage in my life, a different musical stage. It's not necessarily like quiet or acoustic, it's just more of a different route.
Breathe again, just breathe again.
I think graphic design and playing music kind of both, keep the creative juices flowing. I don't think I'd ever give up graphic design, but if I could do music for a living and get placements in TV and film and write for other artists and stuff like that, I'd definitely do that. But I would still probably try to do their CD layouts and their merchandise and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Most people, a lot of people know exactly what they want to do, and if they don't, that's where I come in and fill that whole void.
Enough to make me go out of my...
The new EP is, it's just another It's the same kind of, it's still me, it's still my storytelling, but it's more of a, it just branches into a little bit harder kind of feel and just more instrumentation. It's in the works of being finalized right now, and then it'll be in the mixing process and mastering. And once it's all done, I'd say about a month, we'll release it about a month after that. So probably late May, early June. Check out my music, MikeySabatella.com.